All right. Let's go. It's time for the Florencio files. He's going to be playing ZERG versus ZERG in this one. And I'll tell you what, the fact that his opponent has creep in their bases allows him to do some of the most disgustingly awesome and stupid things we've ever seen. So don't look at this as a ZERG versus ZERG match, because I am sure this player is in for a surprise. Up here in the top right, it is Krizichubomog. Krizichubomog! Or as we're just going to call him, Bomog. Bomog Smash. Down here in the bottom left-hand side, it is, of course, the one and only Florencio. Playing on his beast mode account. I can eat 37 hot dogs in 6 minutes. I also can do the same thing, even if you replace the hot dog wieners with turds. Because I'm a sewer mermaid, and I am the most disgusting fucking human on the ladder. To be fair, that was a 17 pool 16 gas, and it looks like he's going for... No, I was about to say, it looks like he's about to expand. No, that's 2 drones inside of each other, guys. A tale as old as time? 2 drones sliding in and outside of each other as they go across the map. Their kind cerebrate says, oh, you two deserve a bit of a honeymoon, a bit of time away from just the drudgery of mining minerals. So we are going to let you go off to the other side of the map, slide in and out of each other, and then you can go into the next life together as a pair of hatcheries. I feel like he does this in every matchup for ZERG, right? It's his, I'm going to take 2 gases way earlier than I need them, and a pool, then build 2 hatcheries, and then make a spine crawler in the mineral line, and do the worst, slowest Ravager push of all time. But it's all predicated on his opponent sees no expand. They might freak out and build some defense, but then they kind of scout and they see a spine in his main and they go, huh, it's a spine crawler. And you've got 2 gases and I don't see a lot of fighting units. And then their brain just slowly starts leaking out their ear. Now you might say, how can your brain leak out your ear? Your brain's like so big, your ear's only this big. Well, have you guys ever seen an octopus squeeze through a tiny gap? Florencio, one of his best warlock spells as a dark fucking warlock mermaid fucking siren creature is he can actually cast octopus brain on his victims. And it actually turns it into it, where basically what happens is once he completes the spell, the moment where he scares his opponent, it just literally, his brain kind of just starts morphing and it kind of metamorphoses into like an octopus type brain creature. It squirts ink into his fucking brain, which of course messes everything up. This is why we see his opponents freeze up all the time. It's because there's all this bloody ink and grease that gets up in the works. It's like a greasy, inky... And then it starts trying to just escape. Because nobody, when they are given the true information, like this guy just scouted and saw 2 spines building, 3 spines building in a roach warren on 1 base. Bomog's just like, what does it mean? It makes no fucking sense. Why are you building 3 spine crawlers on 1 base? And his brain's like, you can already see one little tentacle of it trying to get out. It's like, let me fucking free. I don't want to live here anymore. Like, you try and read that as a player. If you saw this, you're like, well, he's on 1 base, so I should play safe. But then you see 3 spine crawlers and you go, huh, well, I guess, like, he can't really be that aggressive off that then, can he? And let's see what Bomog's response is. Bomog so far has droned crazy hard. It's making link speed, making a lair. It's making a baneling nest. Not sure if that's the wisest against a roach warren buddy. But remember that Florencio's roach production mirror is so utterly shit. You can overwhelm this with lings. We're going to make 11 more drones. And we're going to rally them to the 3rd. Okay, so... I get it. Spines are a sign of defense, therefore you want to be greedy. However, let me ask you a question, guys. If your opponent has 1 base of mining and you have 2, are you not already greedy? Dost thou needeth a 3rd mineral line mining to be ahead against the 1 base opponent? Bomog, I think he might be a greedy fucker, mate. That's the only way I can describe this. And he's in for a world of surprise. He starts building Zerglings, but too late. There's already 11 roaches coming in, and Bomog is in big trouble. Bomog is going to engage with 6 Zerglings. Not sure that's a good idea, mate. You might want to run away. Rule 1. Oh, he doesn't even have rally points. Oh, this Zerg doesn't have rally points. Oh no. I don't know how this fight's gonna go. Oh, the Zerglings get a pretty good surround, but look at the burrow micro. He's like, whoa, look at how fast I'm killing these roaches. Holy shit, Zerglings are good. Damn, every roach pops back up out of the ground. Oh my God, Florencio's loving this. Prairie dogging these roaches even more than he does one of those big poops you've been saving up if you've ever been constipated for a week straight. That's, oh, it's just, it wants to come out, but it won't quite. That's these roaches popping in, popping out of the ground, popping out. You're like, is it going to just go? Is it going to go? No, it's not. Bomog keeps thinking he's about to get that Zergling satisfaction, but he's not. Florencio keeps tucking them back in at the last second here. And indeed, a queen goes down, the roaches wriggling up, the Zerglings, oh, there's an overseer. Burrow's not going to help you here, but he's up against the gas. And actually, it does kind of deprioritize them. So the burrow on burrow, ooh, the Zerglings in such a close fight. He's doing fancy burrow on burrow micro. Drones are forced into the battle. He's got more Zerglings on the way. Remember, Bomog can lose a lot of drones and still be better. But oh, great micro by Flo. And more roaches are rallying in. I think he might have this. The extra Zergling's too slow. Over 1,000 minerals in the bank, but he's got no lava. And Bomog here is getting absolutely T-bogged by the roaches because they're popping up and down. It's the T-bogging. It's like T-bagging. But remember that Florencio's a sewer mermaid. So instead of actually having a scrotum to kind of drape across his opponent's face, he literally just has a tea bag, which he actually modified onto himself. And he has filled it. Yes, it's sewer tea. So you guys can imagine, yes, it's not really tea leaves so much as it is that sort of slime that builds up when you have hair stuck in the drain. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyone who's ever cleaned a drain knows exactly what you're talking about. When you get in the shower drain and you pull the hair out and it's this congealed, slimy mass that looks kind of like the girl. What was the horror movie where you see the fucking, the one where if you see the movie, she fucking, oh Jesus, I can't believe I can't remember. Anyway, it looks like her. That's essentially what he has hanging down in between his two legs. The ring, that's it. He's just got this bag of congealed fucking hair and shit, and he's just slapping it across Bomog's face here with this roach micro. Each time they pop up and down, the fucking tea bag of congealed hair and slime just slaps a little bit across his face. And at this point, Bomog's trying to fight his heart out, but he just does not have enough lava, and it looks like indeed Florencio's teabag is going to be complete. The T-bog. He brings the T-bog to the Bomog, takes him down. And Bomog there may have gone a little beyond the greed. Just a little bit. Can you imagine that? I just want you all, while we're watching Florencio enjoy the slaughter of his defenseless opponents. By the way, on that point, if he ever got the power to freeze time and he could just go around doing anything, we would all be screwed. Can you imagine what Florencio would do? We see what he does in the end of a game. Let's go back 20 seconds. Whenever his opponent leaves, Florencio is so happy. He gets to just run around killing. Can you imagine if he could freeze time? Florencio would, I don't know what he would do, but I think he would just run around pantsing everybody, teabogging people, all sorts of terrible things. And as I was going to say, while we watch this, just imagine the real sensation of that drain plug of hair and congealed soap and slime and grease and body skin. Just imagine that kind of coming across your face. As we imagine that and we have an appreciation for it, if we could just have a moments of silence for Bomog, who just experienced it in StarCraft form, contemplate what it's like to be a victim of Florencio on the ladder. Utterly terrible. Thank you, Bomog, for falling so that we don't have to, for fighting for our freedom, for giving our daily sacrifice to the Florencio so that we don't need to deal with dying in such a horribly disgusting way. Thank you, Bomog. We appreciate it. And thank you, Florencio, for teabogging yet another opponent and showing us the glorious disgustingness of your roaches popping up and down on their face. It is Florencio's roach teabog build. GG, well played. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell icon so that it actually appears in your subscription and your notification feed, even without the algorithm saying, oh, this is some dramatic viral content. So isn't that a good one? Do that if you like that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and good night, fam.